Dear Diary, it is time for us to go and see the Greybeards. We are going to put on all of our protection from the snow. We are going to cast our foxy spells. Because again, we go into the snow. Oh, and in fact, if I'm going to make sure that I'm okay, and I do want to make sure I'm okay, I should have some stew before I go up. I will have some venison stew to keep myself toasty warm as I begin the climb. Reed etched tablet. Emblem number 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they only spoke for the true needs, for the voice could not blot out the sky and flood the land. We'll have a tale on our way, Lydia. What is it with killing goats? Right? Another dead goat? Ah! Ah! Okay, it's full. We'll use this time. Let's try the. This probably shouldn't be a moment for experimentation, but I think we could probably try it. Lightning bolt. Ow! Ow! Right then. One down. I suppose I should technically be counting the steps as we go. Ooh, there's a little hole for rodents and things. Not that I have to count the steps, but I want to know when I get near to 7,000. You alright? Calm down, Lindsay. This path is getting thinner. Didn't really occur to me that it would have that it would be a mountain's edge path. It'd be like a kind of pig's trail. Is that the phrase? Pig's trail? God, so many things I used to just look up on the Vault 101 computer, you know? Like, oh, I wonder what this is. Oh, I can't remember. I'll look it up. Click, 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 click. Look it up. Got the answer. Whereas now, I have to rely on my brain. And you know how upsetting that is for me. Oh, hello. I assume this should be a solo venture. Hello.
What do you want, lizard?
Lizard? Lizard? Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I
Yeah?
wonder what it means.
It means I'm the freaking Dovahkiin, man. What are you doing anyway?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
I guess not. Ever been to see the Greybeards at the top? What are they like? Are they friendly? Do they smell? Or they got that kind of like old person, like, you know, musk?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Alright.
Until next time.
Until next time. Until next time, we have another plaque. 2. Men were born and spread over the face of the Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Yep, and the temperature is starting to drop. This will not just be a journey of time, but also a journey of endurance. Oh, and a journey of a big bear! Hello, snow bear. Oh, God. Move. Burning. Burning again. Hit him in the ass with flames. That guy lied to us. That guy back at the place, he was like, oh, you might get the occasional wolf. Yeah? It's a bear. 2 bears, in fact. Thank you, Lydia, for your swordy skills, as always. Now, what we have learned from our experience up in Winterhell is that you don't hang around in the snow. What's that noise? There was a weird noise. But you don't hang around in the snow, because sooner or later, the snow will kill you. What's this? Ice Wraith Essence. Ice Wraith teeth. I guess this once used to be an Ice Wraith. Did the bear kill the Ice Wraith?
Still here.
Lydia, did you kill the Ice Wraith? Did you do that thing where you like shoot an arrow at my shoulder and I don't even notice? Ooh. Oh well, I'm sure we'll missed an offering or two. Number 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in the old times, unafraid to war with the dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. And how old, how far before we are, these events took place, these dragon wars. How ancient are these tales? And how many more steps do we have to go? I have so many questions. I wonder how many of them the Greybeards will even be able to answer. And that's another question. Hang on, these steps are going down, and then the steps go back up. Is that part of the 7,000, or is it like taking some steps off because I went down, and then you have to add on the steps going back up? I'm going down again. Why couldn't you just build steps there, the people that did the steps in the first place? Just getting a good tour of both sides of the mountain. Not that it was necessarily on my priority bucket list. Gosh, there's someone else up here, just sitting in the snow. That's very brave. Hello.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
I will. Would you mind what I ask what you're doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Did you hear them call Dovahkiin? Is that why?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
And who are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right, then.
Four. Kine called on Parthurnax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then, dragon war raged. Dragon against tongue. I think when you say voice, they mean power or magic. And whoever that Kine or Parthurnax, if I'm pronouncing that right, must have helped change the war between dragon and men, to give men voice to give men power. Starting to feel the cold. Oh, and it's a troll. Of course it is. Well, time to go into battle again. We can use this ice spike to keep him from being able to move. Although, this one isn't a troll. This one's a frost troll. In which case, he's probably not going to be that bothered by the cold. He might be more bothered by a little bit of heat. Yep, he is. He doesn't like that. Oh! Ow! 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 Sorry. Okay, fine. Remember the whole, like, don't walk on the troll speech I gave you earlier, Lydia? Still applies, just because I did it myself. It was a bit of an accident. Well, thoughtless anyway. 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices many fall. So would Alduin be a dragon? The dragon was shouted out of the world? And what sacrifice would the man have to make? That's a very strange statement to put after the victory. Now, instead of saying they defeated the dragon and they were very happy and the people lived happily ever after, it's they defeated the dragon, if Alduin is the dragon, and their sacrifices were many. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. The first empire. So before Skyrim, before the Nords, before the Dunmer, before the Emperor. Almost lost this one. Emblem 7. Tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. So the end of the dragons is not the end of the story? Times they are changing. What would happen next in this tale? Emblem 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. 7 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Is Jurgen Windcaller a human? I suppose so. You don't get a dragon with a surname. I think the throat of the world is where we're going. I think back at when the Jarl spoke to us, he said, "You go to Hrothgar with the throat of the world." I think I've heard that phrase. Well, wherever it was we're going, well, we're here. Emblem 9. For years, all silent, the Grainbeard spoke one name. Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed him and named him Dovahkiin. Talos is a dragonborn. Nords are praying and worshipping a dragonborn. That starts to put it all together. Pieces. voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Voice of the sky. I feel like something has changed. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. A strange blessing has been placed upon me. This must be the offering box. So the supplies we were given by Klimek. Leave in there. These offerings do not belong to us, they belong to the Greybeards. How curious must Klimek have been to get all of this way? Never see a Greybeard. Okay, let's say hello. Journey across half of Skyrim and 7,000 steps has led us to this place. Someone there. What do you think we do? Can we just go and say hello? Or... Yes, sir. Okay. Let's do this. Greybeards.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Called me Dragonborn. Tell me, what is a Dragonborn? What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay. I will demonstrate.
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice.
Shout at you? You're not gonna go all like crazy and like yell back at me, are you? Wolfgar?
Do not be afraid. Your shout will not harm us.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Strike us with the power of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngil. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Wait, no. First of all, who are you? Tell me about this place. I mean, I read the plaques on the way up, but what exactly is this building here and now, and what are you doing it?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
So it's a monastery. Okay, then I want to find out what it means to be the Dragonborn. What do I do? How does that change things? What can I do?
Well, we are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean, so I'm not the only one now, or I'm not the only one ever?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood, since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Okay. Well, then I'm ready to learn. Let's do this.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Whoa. 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 Put a word on the floor.
You learn a new word. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly.
I did it.
As part of your
6 times.
initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
What the frick?
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Targets? Oh, Oh! Aha! Force to roll!
Well done. Again.
Oh, okay, yeah?
You
2?
learn quickly.
Thank you.
Once more.
Oh, right, okay. Ready? That guy looks like me.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Which one's Master Bori? That one's not Master Bori. I guess it's the one that's walking. What do you mean trial? Why do I have to be given a trial? Like, aren't you here to help? Do you know what the dragons are doing down the bottom of the mountain? This place is really spooky as well. Oh, it's cold again. Oh, it's cold again. Yep, definitely cold again. Can we not do some of these trials indoors?
The others do not speak. Their voices are too powerful for you to withstand.
Oh, Jesus!
You will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Ooh, ah.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Word wound. A whirlwind sprint.
And he will gift you his knowledge of wolf. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay.
Master Bori. Vex. Now, your turn.
What?
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay.
I've got your back.
Thanks, Lydia.
Boost! Is this your best effort?
I used the wrong shout. I didn't know there was more than one shout.
Again.
I've got your back.
Thanks, Lydia. Yo, Wolfgar. Sup? Made it through the gate and everything. It's a magical night to be learning magic, don't you think, Lids?
Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is astonishing.
Thank you.
I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do this. I'm not, like, claiming to be magical or anything, but for me, it just happens. Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial.
Stop calling it trial.
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Thank you, Lydia, for your present worship. Let me just ask a few questions, though. Why are the dragons returning? Is it connected in some way to me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Okay. Surely there's more you can tell me, though. Other ideas, other informations, other words I can learn, other, places I can go to find information and to take these dragons on or something.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Okay, so who's Jürgen Windcaller? I read about him on the tablets. You want me to go and get his horn? I'm going to try not to make an inappropriate joke. So, who was he?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
And so the way of the voice is you guys?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Okay. I don't understand everything you've said, but I understand that it's about temperance, justice, fortitude. And I will try and uphold your customs, and as a way of thanking you for teaching. My mission here, I believe, is simple. To stop the dragons and to stop the civil war. And in doing so, I believe that I will follow the way of the voice.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
Okay.
Wind, guide you.
Hey Lydia, I've got some new voices. How cool is that? You can stop going down all the time. It's going to... Alright, so, what exactly did they tell me I have to do? I have to go on a final trial to retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller from his tomb in Ustengrav, a burial mound in the marshes of Ijalmarsh outside Morthor. Where? Oh god, it's miles away. Oh wow, it's like over the other side of Skyrim. We have the ability to do it, I guess. Well, powers to help us along the way. The heck is that? Oh, that's my tummy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, don't touch that. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. As long as we're sensible, though, we've warmed up. We've got a tent. We've got stuff to make a fire. We should be okay. Go on, Lids. Let's see if we can make it down the mountain and enjoy the night sky. Ha ha! You can almost hear the magic tinkling on the wind. I mean, technically, I guess there's going to be a more direct route down the mountain. But I don't fancy being the one trying it, do you? Although it might just be possible. Go on, Lydia, let's live a little. Maybe one of us could be the first person to invent skis. Aside from the odd footprint and the odd troll or two, it seems to be going rather well. Not good for my vertigo. But, being a lizard seems to have put pay to most of that. This is quite steep, this. It's steeper than it looks because of the angle we're at. It doesn't look quite as deadly as it is. But I'm not surprised. Oh my god. It's stunning. Beautiful. Still. So quiet. Dragonborn. Destiny await.